There's an invisible cost of tolerance. When you tolerate someone who is not doing his job, you're indirectly killing the whole environment and you're killing the top performing A players you have. And this is why. The best way to kill someone who is not producing is to reward or give a lot of your time to someone who is incompetent. Because the A players, they want to be surrounded by, guess who? Other A players. And the more you give time to those people who are not invested in the company, who are not invested in the mission, who don't do the things on time, and you do not invest enough time, the same time to those who are doing the job, you're rewarding the bad behavior. And this is what majority of people tend to do. Just because the complaint is usually louder than the discipline and the hard work. Imagine that the MIT says that the presence, only the presence of the toxic partner, of a toxic employee, of a toxic friend in the team field, whatever the case may be, reduces 30% of productivity and 45% of the morale inside of the organization. Take a piece of paper and write down, what do I consider as toxic? Who in my team is actually non-productive? Let me check my calendar and empirically check where I give my time to. And that's why I tell people to use different colors for different people, different organizations, different departments within your company, because then you can really go check where you invest your time, because trust me, majority of people cannot go back and track where they have given their time. So what's the revenue per employee? What's the impact per employee? What's the cost per employee? And I'm not just talking about financial cost. I'm talking about time wasted. I'm talking about emotional investment. We should track these things in our partners, in our business companions, in our team members, and so on and so forth, because once you have the clear idea, then it's not that you just fire them all, but at least you have a different standard and you know what's right and what's wrong. Couple practical suggestions. The first one is make merit visible. Reward those who deserve it. If someone is worthy of recognition, you need to recognize them. So my big suggestion is to, have a leaderboard. Show up and show to people what and who is doing what correctly. Because if you never recognize who is doing things right, you don't reward the good behavior and you don't replicate this in the organization, because people wanna have recognition, they die for recognition, they think they want money, but they actually want to be seen, to be recognized, and so therefore you need to build a system where people want to belong. Furthermore, you want to build some SOP, which are standard operational procedures. Like, you want to have kind of a system, whether it's for onboarding or for becoming someone or doing a role, and that is clear. Because sometimes we find ourselves managing conflicts and complaints, but it's because we personally haven't taught them how to do things. What do we expect? So sometimes we have to rewind a bit and analyze what we are teaching rather than what we are expecting. So ask yourself, am I teaching what's my standard? Am I preaching what do I want? Am I showing them the way? Do I have a PDF? Do I have a roadmap that tells them what they should be doing, in what time, how things are done? Because I never argue with someone unless I told them before what I expect from them. You want to have a culture that attracts A players. And you need to create the correct environment that attracts those people and that keeps those people in. Because you can attract the A player randomly, but you can lose it with intention. So you need to be very careful on, what do I teach? What do I preach? What's the current culture? What should I bring this culture to in order for me to bring more people in? And give people 3 strikes. Because if someone makes a mistake, it's okay. Everyone makes mistakes. I do. But I do not want people to repeat the same mistakes over 3 times. Because if they do it the 4th time, to me, they're just out. So I give you the first strike, I give you the second strike, I give you the 3rd strike. After the 3rd, you're gone. So people know the boundaries and people know the limitations there is in this company, in this culture, and in this team.